Check 1 2, check. Hi guys, my name is Dan Whitehead. I am here doing this video. Apologize for the dog barking. He couldn't have had worse timing. But either way, here it is. So should we try again? I'm doing this video for the same reason that a friend of mine who kind of got me thinking about doing this is doing it. If you can follow that. A friend of mine, Meg Murray, who just started her own YouTube channel, created a video where, you know, she did exactly this. She kind of talked to camera, kind of told about who she was, what she wanted to do with her own channel, things like that. I've been around YouTube for a number of years, probably since 2011 or 12. I've been posting things with moderate success. I mean, it was a big deal to us, myself and people involved in it, when it came out. You know, it's not anything like, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of views or anything like that, but you know, it was getting a couple 100,000 for some videos, and some other ones, you know, they didn't hit as well, but that's okay. Either way, been posting to different channels, all of them that I kind of ran with other people and whatnot. So over the years, doing, you know, Triple D Films with Dustin and Dallas Gilliman. We had a very brief time, Piderman Productions was started as kind of a joke, and then we did, you know, like a video or two with that. And then I had for a very long time Walk the Line Pictures for about 2 years, and then I had Geekcast Network from about 2015, June of 2015 to present. We actually did our very first podcast for the Geekcast Network in this very room that I'm sitting in. It looked a little different at the time. Nonetheless, it was here. You know, I have Toby Moon Productions, but I also had my own channel all along, where I was posting things as well. So I have a lot of channels, and have had a lot of channels over the years that I've posted to. So I've posted a lot of videos and things like that. Never ones like this exactly, ones where I'm talking right into camera, talking to people. Why? I don't know. Just never really had anything interesting to say, and I still feel like I don't, but I just also feel like this is really just a nice way to kind of say things, and kind of in the same way Meg was thinking, where if somebody sees it, great. If not, you know, it's for me at the end of the day. That was kind of the reason I wanted to do it, and just kind of see. I wanted to try it. I wanted to try doing a vlog video style edit. She recently started it, like I said, and she told me about it less than a week ago, and I just thought that was really interesting that she was doing it. Someone so close to home kind of thing. And then I ended up writing a short that night that we're in the process of considering making and figuring out what our best way of doing that is. You know, I'll probably do some more updates on that if it ends up coming to be. Currently, it's called Pearly Gates, as in Heaven's Pearly Gates, or The Pearly Gates, I guess you could say. It's kind of like a comedy, you know, I don't know if you could call it a workplace comedy, because not like The Office or anything like that, but it does revolve around a specific person's job within the Pearly Gates. It was kind of written for Meg and our friend Christine in mind, and then I'll probably direct it and shoot it depending on when we do it, or maybe my brother will do it, or, you know, we'll see. This, I also wanted to mention, just kind of like possible videos that could be on this little channel here. For example, I do some photography, do a lot of photography, a lot of portrait photography being more specific. That's kind of like my favorite thing to do. Recently, in the last 2 or 3 months, I've gotten into film photography. Got this for Christmas, an early Christmas gift. Pentax K1000, which is a great camera. I could possibly do a review on it. I don't know. That's the great kind of thing about this channel, is it's kind of not going to be anything specific, because I don't need it to be. I know a lot of times channels benefit more from having like a kind of specific niche, but I'm not looking to like profit necessarily off of this. I mean, obviously if it happens, great. I'm not going to turn it down, but at the same time, my goal isn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to be the camera review guy, or the here's how you do it guy, or, you know, whatever. I just want to be a content creator guy. That's going to be my thing. Yeah, so I have a film camera. I take a lot of pictures with that, but more so I take a lot of pictures with my Canon 5D Mark IV, which is what's being used to film this right now. Obviously it does video as well, and it's pretty much my go-to for photography and video, hence why I bought it. I wanted it to have a, you know, good balance of both, kind of best of both worlds. Obviously there are stronger for each, but I needed something that could hold its own for both. I came upon the 5D Mark IV. It kind of checked all my boxes. And so over the last summer 2017, I purchased it with my own money, and I bought an additional lens. And since then, I bought another lens on top of that, my 50mm prime, which I absolutely love. It's probably my favorite lens. I use it the most, especially in portrait photography, just because of the focal length is really great for doing portraits. So I have that as well. And, you know, I love working on projects. I love being collaborative with people, you know, coming together to make a common project. There's power in numbers in that sense. I mean, it's definitely a team sport, storytelling, filmmaking, photography, all that stuff. And I'm all about team playing. What else? Recently graduated in May of 2017 from Stevenson University with a Bachelor of Science in Film and Moving Image. Since then, have been lucky enough to work on 3 feature films in different roles. None of them were mine. I kind of came on as crew. And then, you know, I've done some shorts. It's 2 of which I'm super proud of, which were being made about a year ago this time. So January, February, March as well. Currently, looking for some film work. I work part-time at Best Buy, which, you know, keeps money coming in, but obviously I need something either, you know, more full-time and more in line of what I want to do, and you know, that I'll find enjoyment out of and things like that. So I work a lot with, like I said, a lot of different people. I like working with a lot of different people. Some of them, you know, are repeats, which is good. I think working well with people is, and being able to like continue to work together with a lot of people is a great tool to have, because they become like your old reliables. Some of them being like Patrick Howard or Greg Sinclair, my brother, who I've been working with the longest, obviously, because he's my brother. And now I've been adding a lot of newer collaborators. Mike Anderson, who I've worked twice with now in a producer-actor capacity. We haven't worked together as director-actor yet, but hopefully something soon. And then, you know, I have some newer collaborators whom I've known for a while but haven't worked with yet, being Meg and Christine, who I've mentioned before. And then, you know, of course, always discovering new people to work with and adding them to my repertoire of people to call upon. And, you know, just want to make stuff, create things. And, you know, we'll see what happens. But until then, I will leave you with that. I didn't want to go too long, but I wanted to make something. I'll mention that the space I'm in now will probably be the space I continue to work in, though the format for which I'm sitting and how I'm presenting myself will probably change in some way. For example, this room is pretty much a mess right now, just because we're doing a lot of work down in the basement here. So a lot of the stuff kind of trickled into this room, hopefully temporarily. This room has been a junk room before, and I don't want to see it become that again. I would like to have it be open so that I can do different things. And so hopefully, you know, that'll happen. I'll be able to spruce it up in here, really make it my own, and add some posters and things like that. And then, you know, go from there. We'll see what happens. I'm supposed to be getting some prints. They're in the process of being made. And if those come in, I'll probably do a video about them, talking about them. I might also do some more breakdowns, like kind of on the computer, maybe why I chose to edit certain things certain ways, black and white, vintage, whatever the case may be. Talk about my shooting process, things like that. So there will be those mixes of technical things, but then there'll also be, you know, just fun kind of videos that I have as well. And then take it from there, obviously. Well, either way, I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.